Hi everyone, it's Jenny with Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House, and we're on YouTube and Instagram at Joey143Jenny, and we're on Facebook at Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. Well, the heavy sigh. I wanted to make a video, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use things that typically we probably have around the house, or you have in your junk journal type of supplies. Non-digital, I'll put it that way. So non-digital. I was on one of my Facebook groups and someone was asking for a non-digital junk journal. So I thought maybe that's what we'll do. So I've never made one like this, but I thought I found this little brown paper bag and I thought let's just make a little journal. So my thought is I'm going to open it up and just see where we're at. So I'm just taking, kind of like I do envelopes, I'm just taking a little bit of an edge off, just tiny bit. Okay, so like just a sliver. Whoops, I better grab my trash. Grab my trash can. Joey may be coming in a minute because I think we're going to do Taco Bell tonight. It's one of those nights where neither of us feels up to cooking. We don't really want much, so just get a burrito or something. Joey likes to get the tacos. Okay, now let's just see how much we have here. Okay, I didn't quite cut it all the way. It's all right. Oh gosh, where are my scissors? I have to use some different scissors because I forgot we traveled and I put my fussy cutting stuff in a little box, and a little basket box type of thing, and I left it in the kitchen on the bar. So okay, so we have these. Let's see what we can come up with. I'm going to just move this over here. So I do want to reinforce where the signature is going to be. So what if we fold this back over onto itself? Okay. And I'm just folding, and then maybe once I figure out what I'm going to do, then we can glue. I just wanted to make a nice, that might be too thick. Okay, let's see, what do I want to do? I don't want this to be super big. So here's the natural fold. And I still want it to, I don't want it to be a flip down, which you could, but I think I want mine to be, do I want to flip down? Or a flip up journal? Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll do like a flip up journal. Okay. All right. What's all this business here? Hope everybody's having a good day and having a chance to craft. All right, let's glue that down before I make too big of a mess here. I'm a little off, and I'll tell you why. I was just filming a Sorting Saturday, and we had been to an estate sale, and in another town. We were traveling, and we just happened upon an estate sale while we were traveling, and so they had a bunch of linens, and I don't know about you guys, but where I'm at, not a lot, or anywhere I go, really. Linens are not a big deal. Nobody really wants linens a lot. You know, it's not a majority of people that are looking for vintage linens, like junk journalers or people that use them for crafts or sell or whatever. I like them for, you know, napkins and stuff for slow stitching projects and other projects. And I also, we use cloth napkins at the house. So I look for specific kinds and stuff. Anyways, they had some, and they had a ton of them. And so I got a good deal on a big box and an actual laundry basket full. It was so heavy I couldn't lift it. I had to scooch it. Anyways, yeah, so brought it home, and I was videoing Sorting Saturday, you know, showing you and going through it with you because I hadn't gone through it at all, and I wanted to launder it and decide what am I keeping, what am I passing along type of thing, you know, just like I did with that lace that I had bought that time. Okay, so since we're going to go this way, what I really want to do is I'm going to put, well, I'll wait until we stitch, but I want to reinforce that. But I do want to reinforce these sides because it's very thin. So we could, let's see, how big is this? Not long enough. Okay, so I'm just going to use some paper to do that. All right, so anyways, I'm going through it. I'm showing, you know, I'm videoing and showing the different things. The linens, mostly napkins and tablecloths. I think there were a couple of pillowcases. Lots of hand tatted, hand embroidered, absolutely gorgeous work. Lots of monogrammed things, which I'll be using, cutting apart and using. But I found 4 pieces of linen that were hand done, 2 of which I really couldn't figure out what the storyline was. It had, each one had 2 soldiers and then something else. I couldn't quite figure it out. Anyways, I put them in the pile of stuff I didn't want. It wasn't really my style. I couldn't think of what I would possibly use it for, so I put it in, you know, and it was old. I mean, this stuff was, all of these linens are old. I would say, geez, 40s, maybe even earlier. 40s, probably. Nothing looked like it was 50s. Anyways, so 2 of them were those, and then, so I just put them in the other pile because I couldn't figure out what it was, and, you know, and it just wasn't anything I was interested in. Like a bunch of it that I had put in the pile wasn't interested in, the fabric or whatever. And, but then I came across 2 other ones, which the fabric was beautiful, and I would have used it, and it was monogrammed, and it had a lace that had been hand laced, hand tatted, you know, what have you. But upon further view, it was embroidered, not embroidered, tatted, crocheted, whatever you want to call it, that, you know, is on the edges of pillowcases. A symbol of that I associate with hate, and it just really bothered me. So I did not post the video, the Sorting Saturday video, even though, you know, I was hoping to show you a bunch of the stuff that I had gotten. I was more upset about what I had come across. So Joey was out back burning some brush. We had some storms that had caused some limbs to come down, and he was out in the, you know, putting those in the burn pile. So I went out and put those linens out on the burn pile too, because I just don't like stuff like that in any type of a, you know, I don't want it distributed in any way. Continue that stuff. I don't know. Anywho, so I'm kind of, as they say, reeling from that because it hurt my feelings. I don't like that stuff. I don't like hate. I don't like that we used to hate. I don't like that sometimes we still have that in our world. I don't like it, and I just don't want to be a part of it. So if it was up to me, I would destroy it, and so that's what I did with those linens. It's so weird how beautiful some things can appear, and then upon further look, it's hateful. So, gone with it. So then I thought, I've got to shake off this horrible feeling I have. And so I thought, what better way, get back into the craft room and let's play with some stuff. Use some of our paper and make some things out of it. So I will be showing you some of the beautiful things that, you know, I have from the estate sale, but that was just something that, you know, bothered me. Anywho, enough of that, brother. Joey and I just got back from traveling, a small trip. Had a lot of fun. Thankfully, we did not spend a lot of money. Sometimes that happens, you know, when we're traveling, we'll run across something fun or a sale or whatever. We love the flea market, man. And we love estate sales and stuff. So we did that, and Joey hurt his back in the meanwhile, and so he's been kind of taking it easy, hoping that he is able to go to work tomorrow. We'll see, though. He's kind of stretching it out and stuff today. Let's see what else is going on. I had so much to tell you, now I can't think. Think about it. Oh, I know. On our trip, we went to visit Joey's folks, and then also Joey's cousin's son is graduated from college, so we went to his reception, and it was really fun. It was kind of an outdoor picnic type of thing, and you know, fried chicken and mashed potatoes and green beans and pork and beans or whatever, barbecue beans, I think is what they were. And, you know, got to hang out with Joey's family for a while, and that was fun. I don't see the extended family very often, so it's nice to have a chance to hang with them. Meet new people every time. And then what's another thing that's fun is like Joey and his cousin and his cousin's dad and Joey's dad. You know, you see them all stand around and you can just see such a family resemblance. It's kind of fun. See the same type of mannerisms and hairline, and you know, it's funny. And then fill up and head back home, and seems like we stopped one place on the way home, but I can't remember. can't remember where that was. If we did, because we kind of got a late start on the way back, and a lot of places are closed, you know, like at 5 or 6. So, boy, oh boy, it was hard to get up this morning. I don't recover from travel like I used to at all. It doesn't matter if it's car travel or if it's flights or what. I just don't recover well. Quickly. I mean, I recover fine. I don't recover quickly from travel. I don't know why. I just don't. So I thought, well, hey, I want to get in and do some crafting. I was in here earlier and cleaned off my desk, kind of rearranged a little bit the stuff that I have a quick grab at, and made a little bit more space on my immediate desk here. And the good news is last time I organized my desk, you know, I organized it so well I couldn't remember where I put stuff. And so this time I was organizing my desk and I found stuff that I couldn't find from the last time I organized. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen this time. I hope I haven't stashed something too much, you know. Okay. All right. Now, if we can keep that aligned, why it keeps doing that. So I'm going to leave it a little bit, I think, a little bit shorter in the front. I think, let's just get it all lined up here. Just because of this little notch out, I think that'll be kind of fun. Let's cut this off. Okay. Okay, so we'll flip it this way. All right. What else did I find? I did not find any ledgers. You know, I'm always on the prowl for a ledger. I kind of feel like I should reinforce that middle because it is doubled, but because there's so many folds, it doesn't feel super strong there. So I think I'm going to reinforce it again. Okay. And then I thought how fun it would be to get into some of the scraps and, you know, just use stuff we have, kind of like what we do when we do the junk to journal. Just use kind of stuff we have that's not a digital or that we really didn't go out and buy. I mean, you can use anything you want, of course, but it's kind of fun to challenge yourself a little bit, to kind of look around and say, hey, what do I have already? So I did get out my stamps because maybe we'll stamp on something. I'm not gonna sew this, I don't think. You know, as far as like on the machine sew it. It's a little bit thin, although I did put that extra paper on there, so that's kind of does give it a little extra something. It's a thought to sew it. It is a thought. It would look neat. Maybe I will put it on pause real quick and do a quick stitch down and around, and then come right back. Now, you don't have to stitch it. We did reinforce it, so that's good. And also you could hand stitch it if you want, or you can glue some piping or something down the side if you want. But I think I will go ahead and take the sewing machine to it. So I'm going to pause you for just a second. I'm going to grab that. Okay, I have my sewing machine here, and I think what I'm going to do is just go down each side. I hope my sewing machine behaves. I haven't worked on it, used it in a while. Let's go ahead and maybe we'll put a zigzag, and we'll go width, and we'll lessen the length. Hopefully that's going to work, and it feels dry enough. Okay, I have to sit way back because I can't see with my trifocals on here. Okay. All right, let's see what happens. I might need to go back just a little bit. There we go. Start at the very beginning. Seems to be doing just fine. I'm just going to go right over that seam there. Yeah, seems to be just fine. It's not perforating it too much. Okay, and I'm going to stop there, and then we can tie those ends. I'll leave them long just to give me a little bit of length to tie it. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and do this side with the big side on the inside since there's room, just because that's the way I did it on the other one. Let's see if it behaves. Yeah, it really is doing okay. I think it gives it kind of a neat little look. You could use any color you wanted to. I like this kind of golden mustard because I think it goes with so much. And I was doing some garden like journals. Oh gosh, journaling cards. And I thought it would look good with that. Okay, I'm just going to tie little knots here at the ends. And then I think I'm going to let it have a little tail, a little bit. We're just playing it by ear. Got so much glue on me here. Okay, now before we go any further, we'll pick out pages to put in, and then sew those in. That you could also do. It's such a small section. You could also do that with the sewing machine if you wanted to. Okay. All right. Get it? Yeah. Okay. I think what I'm going to do before we put the signature in is I think I'm going to just give it a little bit of a distress. And now that I'm looking at this, it's very fragile. I think we'll reinforce that. I'm sure we can find some scraps. And we're not going to use digital. We're going to try to just use paper scraps that we have out of, just whatever paper you've set beside. I still have not sorted out my little scraps. I've got to do that. I do not think that sounds like something you'd want to watch for a Sorting Saturday, but sometimes it's a little bit more fun to do it with somebody else, so I might do it with you. I don't know. Okay, we did the outside. Did we get the side? A little bit. Okay. And I'm just going to rub that a little bit. Add a little color to some of it. Some of it was already... Oh, I want to show you something really quick that I did. I'm gonna get a wipey for this, but I have this little wipey pack. It has that little plastic thing, and I only had a few wipes left, so I went ahead and got this is a travel pack. It was 99 cents at Walmart, so I grabbed that. And as you know, I don't like to use a full wipey unless I have to. I don't like to, because if I pull a full one, I'm going to use it, and then I just don't need the whole thing, and then a whole wipey's gone. And I know that's cheapskate stuff, but I like to save my money on stuff like that so I can use it on craft stuff. So what I did was I just took a pile of this out. I cut it into thirds, and then I put it into this. So here's 1/3. I don't know if you can see that. And so I have 1/3 over here, 1/3 here, and then 1/3 here. And then so when I pull it out, I'm just going to have just this little craft size. Now, you have seen where I do need a full size, like when I'm painting. What a mess that is. But I don't need a full size just to do a few little cleanup things like that. So, anyways, I just thought, well, while I'm grabbing that, I'll show it to you. Okay, so let's reinforce both edges, too. Let's reinforce. Let's do something a little bit different. What should we do? We have something that's a little sturdier. That feels good. This is typing. Typing practice. So let's do that. How about we just take a little bit right out of the middle for fun. And we'll use, that's not really big enough. Let's use this one. Wanted to wrap it around. I made it too skinny. Okay, that's good. We'll use that one there. And how about we'll use this one on the other side. Okay. And let's fold it over. I'm just gonna do the middle because I want to get this typing part that's on here. So most of that's in the middle. So yeah. Same with this one. Okay. I have been doing laundry like a mad woman. I have gotten so much laundry done. It always feels so good, and I think to myself, why do I have so much laundry? It's just Joey and I. And I'm not even wearing, you know, like dress clothes or something to work and then come home and put something casual on and then have bedwear. Like, you know, like I used to when I worked. I'm just, I bet we could get by with using, oh. Oh, I pulled out some papers that I'd already drawn on. Oh, that's funny. Well, maybe we'll use them in a page, as a page. Let's see. What was I telling you? Oh, laundry. Yeah, I just get up and I take my shower. I put on some jeans or some leisure wear. And that's what I wear for the day until nighttime. And yet we have so much laundry. Now Joey does, you know, he wears his work clothes, of course. And then he has his evening, like he does go into about 3 things, you know, a day. But his casual wear that he wears when he gets home, like a pair of shorts and a t-shirt, he'll wear that a couple of evenings. Unless he's like he is today, out, you know, around the brush pile. I don't want that stinky, smoky stuff. Okay. That feels much better. But, and then another thing is I really only need to wash launder his work clothes once a week, because especially in the summer when he's wearing work shorts instead of work, you know, really thick work pants that he wears in the winter, I don't need to launder them but once a week. So I don't know where all this laundry is coming from. We just have a lot of laundry, I guess. Okay. Might need to reinforce with some art glitter glue. I've been thinking about my buddy Joey Cardmaker, because I had used his Shinsetsu, I hope that's how you say it, digital last week, just making like little frames and labels and stuff. Such a pretty kit. So I've kind of been thinking about him. Okay, now I'm gonna wait for that to dry a little bit, and then I'll punch that little hole back in. I think that'll be cute. Okay, let's get these pages going, because we're already 33 minutes in. Okay. All right, well, we can use one of these as a page. I always like to see what the words are. Okay. Oh gosh, has to be really long, and so we'll have to do it like, we'd have to do it that way. So we're gonna save that one. Now we could use, like I've done this one in 2 different ones. We could use that one and just hinge it. How about that? It still doesn't want to. Okay, so yeah, we'll use this. So that's kind of a fun way to dress up a page, is just take like a dictionary page and you can draw on it. As you can tell, you don't have to be an artist. Take some of that bottom off of there. Okay, now I just turn that under. Okay, and then I'm just gonna glue those two together, and that will be the hinge. Okay, that'll be just fine. We may end up hinging a lot of these because they have to, you know, they have to flip up like that. So here's some things that we could maybe decorate with. That's kind of fun. It'll stick out a little bit, but I think it'll still be okay. We could hinge it. It's hard to get your mind into the lengthwise, you know. So those 2 pages can go in. This can go in. We'll have to fold this. And then hinge the top. What's this one? Another one. I don't want a lot of smalls though. What is this one? Okay. This is a nice long one. Very, very crooked. Very, very crooked. Let's see if it's any better. Yeah, so anyways, was thinking about my buddy Joey. Hi, Joey. Excuse me. And then we'll use this to hinge to another page. Like that. Okay. Let's get some of this out of the way. Pardon me. Oof. How about these? These came out of a rose book that I used. I'm going to pause. I've got a coughing fit coming. One moment. Okay, I'm back. I felt it coming on and I thought, oh, I better pause before I can't talk. I had an kind of an allergy attack of sorts yesterday. And my chest has been like my chest coughing area, whatever, has really had a time today. So yeah. Okay, I'll probably use that as a hinge. All right. Okay. All right, so those goes in the paper. Maybe this bird. Oh boy, that is barely too big. Barely. Let's take a little bit off. Okay. All right. What else do we have? Got some, leaving some of these little narrow ones out in case we need them to hinge. How about, there's a long ledger. That's cool. Do that. And what's this? map. It's not super long, but let's see if we have another piece of map. I kind of got mapped out. You know, we were doing maps, and kind of got tired of maps. So I hadn't used them in a while. What's this? It's kind of long. Okay, let's try these. Let's just get them to where we can get them in the book, and then we'll get them hinged and stitched in. Oh, that's so pretty, isn't it? Very pretty. Why don't we make... Do I have it upside down? Oh. Well, the inside's going to be upside down, but that's okay. Why don't we make pockets? No, that's not right. It has to go this way. So let's fold it this way. No, that's not right either. It has to go... Yeah, it has to flip over like this. Okay. Has to flip over like that. So let's take some of that off. All right. That's fine. Okay, so that'll be its own page. This one, is it its own page? Yeah, that's its own page. That's fun. Okay, so we will, let's trim it down right on that blue line there. It's fun. And then let's trim one of them off at the little red line here, and go down a little bit for the other one. Those are fun pieces. All right. Actually, let's take this ruler and tear it off a little bit more. Okay, I didn't do that very good. But it's fine. Okay, we have that. This one, let's hinge. Let's hinge that, and let's just hinge it with, I saw a piece of this. This came off of, what that came off of? Oh, the dictionary. Okay. All right. We got a lot going on here, don't I? Oh gosh. That rolled right off. It's weird because I did that earlier and I was thinking to myself, I thought this desk was level. Maybe it's not. Sometimes it's easier if you just do one page at a time, but I think you know how I roll. Let's try it the tough way first. See if it works. All right, there's another page. I'm going to trim this down ever so slightly just because I don't want it to get caught in the signature and then it not fold out. Okay. It's going to be very, very interesting to decorate when it's like that, the way that we're flipping it. But we'll see what happens, okay? I hope I put that to where I think it'll still fit in there. Okay, there's another page. How do I want to do that? Oops. You can really tell when you're off when there's lines, you know? Okay. It's going to have to kind of go like this so you can read it. Be a little bit of this on there. Okay. And then we have these, and I already have that. All right. How many pages do we have? Don't have a lot of writing pages, do we? I think I want that one on the front. Put something in between because I don't want those two together. Uh-oh. Okay. I think I'm going to fold that down just as a way to keep it weighted nice. Okay. Okay. I think I went... No, that's right. Okay. Let's put this maybe here. Oh, I see one I didn't do. We didn't do this one. So I just need this part done. Okay. Kind of see where everything is falling. I feel like I need, like I would like to have maybe some coffee dyed paper in there too. Let's keep that. It's a little crooked, isn't it? Yikes. Straighten it out a little bit. And I think I'm also going to put a little music band across the across that little seam there. Gosh, this is taking me a lot longer than I thought. All right, I'm going to pause you and I'm going to go grab a piece of paper. Okay. Got some coffee dyed paper. Just going to edge the bottom. Let's see how. I guess what I could do, I'll just fold it over like that. And put, do I have another piece? This is fun. How about something like that? Do you just love the sound of that ripping and tearing like that? I do. Okay, I'm going to glue this real quick so I can see where I'm at here. Oopsie. Okay. And I think I'm going to use this ruler on it. Give it a little different edge there. Okay. All right. Let's sew it. Okay. I feel like it's all in pretty good shape where it's located. So I'm just going to get it nice and in a spot here and put a paper clip or something. Oopsie. Okay, good, 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 good. Paper clip, paper clip, paper clip. I rearranged and I put them where I would be able to grab them quickly. Here they are, way back here. So that's got to move a little bit. Okay, brother. All right. Okay, once we get that in, that'll be a good deal. Okay, I'll get my stuff here. I'm just going to, I think I'm still going to do a 3 pamphlet. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I've got a little needle with a big eye, and I'm just going to go ahead and use my, what is this? Yeah, it's wax. I go 1, 2, 3. Is that wax? Oh, look, it's perfect. No, I don't think it's wax. I don't know what it is, but it's perfect. What am I doing? Oh, I need this. I'm off my game, like I said, that finding stuff like that, you know, when you're doing things is always, I don't know, I don't like it. I've had it happen before and just reminds me of, you know, how hateful things can be. So I was thinking maybe I'll just do 2, but I think I will do a 3 whole. So I'm going to go down the center, give it a wiggle. I'm going to come in a little bit. On the side, give it a wiggle. Come in about the same amount. Give it a little wiggle. Okay. And then I'm just going to do it the same way we always do. I'm just going to go down. Let's see. Do do I want it on the outside? Yeah, I want the tie on the inside. So wherever you want the tie to be, that's where you start. So if I wanted the tie on the outside, I would have started on the outside. Okay, then I'm going to go through one of the other holes. Okay. And then I'm going to go, you can do it two different ways, but I'm going to go back down the center. Try not to split your thread. Pull the direction you're coming from. Go back in. Ooh, barely see that. Pull the direction you're coming from. Get it nice and taut. Okay. And then I'm going to go through here and get one string on each side. Make sure it's nice and taut. And then I'm going to just tie a knot. Give it a triple knot. Okay, and then that's it. Okay, so then I'm gonna put this back in my little kit box here. Put these, I'm just gonna put these here, and that'll remind me I need to move those closer because I do use them frequently. That's why I kept them on my desk. Okay, whoopsie. Find the front. Okay, here's the front, so I'm gonna notch it. Okay, you guys, this is gonna go into an hour, and I apologize for that. I know that's a long video. I appreciate you if you've watched any part of it, and if you've stuck with me. And I know my friend Pam, she's so sweet. She usually always watches till the end or has it playing. And hi Pam, thank you for watching, being such a good friend. She is such a good friend. Okay, this one I'm gonna just tear off a little bit because I don't like the way that it's so stark poking out. Okay, much better. All right, now I'm just I'm gonna decorate a little bit. This came off of a greeting card. Could do that. Could be just flowers, flowers, flowers. This is so pretty. This came off of a like soap, like gift soap. How about if we do the rose there, and then we cut I'm going to use my trimmers. I don't trust myself. I use my trimmers. See, I want to make sure it's straight to begin with. And then I'm going to just cut it like that. Use this little band here. About right there. And then I'm just going to scallop. Nope, I'm gonna this is why I run out of time, because I'm like, nope. I'm gonna use my hole punch. It's kind of a big hole punch, and I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna corner around. And then I'm gonna get just a midgy. That'll be pretty. I was gonna put something over that. And I think what I'd like to do is put some music over it. That music is very fragile. Surely I have some more music in here, although I don't see any. There was a time where I had so much music, I just got rid of a ton of it because I just had too much. And now I have, here's some Edith Holden. Now I don't have, you know, very much, and I need it. Ooh, look at that. We'll use that. I slept in today. I was so tired. I don't even know if tired was the right thing. I woke up a couple of times, but I was enjoying my sleep so much, I decided I would just stay in bed. It's a really weird thing with me with retirement. I always feel like I should be doing something, like productive, doing something like an accomplishment, reaching a goal constantly. Joey reminds me all the time that I've done that most of my life, and that now this is my time to reap the benefit of working hard my whole life. And I have had a lot of work accomplishments, you know what I mean? But I guess it just takes a while for that to get out of your system. And I haven't been retired 2 years yet, and it's not out of my system yet. So I'm still, when I sleep in, I'm like, oh, I should be doing something. I should be doing something. And I'm really faithful at putting stuff on the calendar because I'm so afraid I'm going to forget something. Because your mind just works differently. All right. I like how that's looking. And I'm going to put this here, but I think I'll put a little bit of something behind it. Something very pretty. And there is that old music that we just had. Put back in here. Fragile, fragile, fragile. Yeah, I like that. Kind of a little nervous to ink it, but we're going to give it a try. I'm going to spray my sponge here. I haven't been crafting for a few days, and I feel like it's dry. There. I guess depending on what kind of, yeah, this is so fragile. Depending on what kind of ink you're using, I haven't really figured all this out yet because I just go for it. You can use water or whatever. I was using this ink refresher, but it says for water-based stamp pads and markers. I have no idea if mine's water-based or not. I don't know if it is or not. So I just use it. Ooh. Hope it doesn't fall apart. Ah. Okay, that goes over the stitching a little bit, but I think it'll be okay. And then I'm going to edge this because that greeting card was a really thick white card. So I'll go around it and edge it a little bit. I'm glad to use this rose. I've had it in my stock in my collection for quite a while now. I feel like I'm still going to need something there. I think I'm going to put it off-centered a little bit. Maybe put it on off-center this side since that leaf is cut off. No, it won't go. We'll go that side. Oof. Okay. I'm just rambling right now. So let's do this and then we'll call her a video. And if I think of something else to do, I'll put the picture on Instagram or Facebook. I'm really happy with the way the little lunch sack turned out, though. Happy about it. Paper towel. Okay. Oops. Gonna give it a bend. So you can, there's some writing spots. Oops. That might need a little bit more glue. I like this page. It's fun. And we'll do something in there maybe. Pulled out. Fun. Okay. Maybe in the next video we'll do something, some more stuff, like put some pockets or something in it. Try to use, this will be a little junk to journal too. Okay, everybody, thanks so much for hanging with me for this hour and 10 minutes. Yikes. I hope you have a really great rest of the day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye. Oh, don't forget, we pray blessings over you. We do. And we want you to know you're so loved. Bye.